To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Hey everyone, welcome to Magic on Main Street. I'm Sean.
I'm Tabitha.
And I'm Kenzie.
Our family has spent years living the Disneyland lifestyle. As an ex-cast member, Magic key holders, and Disney Vacation Club members, Disney has been at the center of our adventures.
We're here to bring you the latest on everything from Disneyland. Disney history and trivia, merch, shows, attractions, and of course, food.
And we're always on the hunt for those hidden Mickeys.
So pull on those yellow tabs, keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside, and get ready for some magic.
This is Magic on Main Street.
Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past. And here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future.
Welcome to the I just thought I didn't hit record for the first part. Welcome to the show, everybody!
Welcome, foolish mortals.
Welcome to episode 86. We're talking about a lot of 70th celebration stuff. We're doing a prep guide. As you heard, we have a lot of stuff to talk about with the 70th. So welcome to the show. I'm Sean.
I'm Tabitha.
And I'm Kenzie.
With us, as always, is Scar the kitten and Arthur, the snoring puppy dog.
The pouting puppy
Yeah,
dog.
pouting puppy dog. We made him sit on another couch while we're recording because he's too loud.
I wonder if people are going to be like, is Arthur okay?
Yeah, right? We don't hear him in the background. But not joining us this time is our buddy Jack Jack. He got adopted.
He did get adopted.
It was a very sad day in our household. It's still a pretty sore topic for us because we love him so much. But we found a really good home for him. A guy named Mark and his son Thomas. They're Disney people, which is kind of cool.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. I think it was just kind of like meant to be. They have a really nice house out in Pasadena.
He has a yard to run
around in. He has a friend to play with. He is already so happy. And so we already did get to see him one time since we let him go. But also we get to see him before they sign their official adoption papers. So hopefully he'll still be a part of our life. So we're not sad that he's gone. We're very happy that he's gone. But it is kind of sad in our household. Anyway, so welcome to the show. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. What brought you to our show? Let us know. Put it in the comments. If you're returning, thanks for coming back and celebrate happy. I don't know. It seems on brand for this week's episode. That's your secret message. You get secret messages when you subscribe to our channel. So, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to become a Patreon subscriber, you can contribute to the show financially and help us out. That'd be awesome. You can head over to...
We need a sound right there. Money, 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 money.
I know, right? I should. Make a note. So you can head over to patreon.com/Magic on Main Street. For as little as $2 a month, you can become a subscriber and really contribute to something fun. So, thank you so much to our existing subscribers, especially our Club 33 level, Justin. Dang. What else? If you're watching us on YouTube, you can find all of our episodes on all of your favorite podcast platforms. Spotify, Apple, all of them. Check them out. Lastly, we have official merch. It really helps with the show. So please check out our shop, magiconmainstreet.com/shop. We have Magic on Main Street shirts that have churros. On the back, it says, just like a churro, you're so sweet, because of our song. We just actually dropped today some new Red Guardian merch, because I don't know if you've been keeping up with our page, but I am obsessed with Thunderbolts. I am obsessed with Red Guardian, and I actually have been costuming as him for the past month.
It's been an adventure.
It's been a really big adventure. So check out our new merch, and that is magiconmainstreet.com/merch.
I just recently got a hoodie since he gave mine away.
I gave yours away. I gave it to Frank.
And I still haven't been able to wear it because I don't know where it is. He's keeping it hostage.
It's right there.
Right there.
Oh. Never mind.
Anyway, that's all of our housekeeping. Let's get into the show.
Magic on Main Street podcast, perfect for Disney fans. Magic on Main Street podcast, talking about Disneyland. Magic on Main Street podcast for when you're making your Disney plans. Magic on Main Street podcast. Sean and Tabitha will be right back. They're back.
And Kenzie. This week we have some good birthdays. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So first up, our best friend Lucas.
Best friend Lucas.
Lucas. Happy birthday to you. Our friend Stacy. We go way back. We used to play World of Warcraft together.
Dang.
Nerds. My buddy Austin. Our buddy Cameron James Parker, who wrote a bunch of our jingles. So check him out, Cameron James Parker, on Instagram. Our friend Kimmy. I miss Kimmy. I feel like we just always miss them. We tried to hang out in Florida, and
That didn't work
out.
And then the other day she was like, I'm working in Santa Anita. Don't you guys live close by? And we were in Anaheim, and I was like,
Oh, come
Can
on.
we please?
I feel like it's just it's been our fate for the past 10 years. We cannot. Anyway, happy birthday, Kimmy. Our buddy Moses.
My best friend in the whole wide world.
Moses and I go way back. Moses and Tabitha go way back. We actually were mutual friends, and I met Tabitha.
Moses was my bodyguard to meet Sean because I was nervous.
Yeah, the day I met Tabitha, he was there. So, yeah, he's been part of our life forever.
Moses, that guy Sean McCready is coming over. And he was like, oh, that guy's cool. And I was like, I'm really nervous, so please don't go anywhere. And he was like, I wasn't going to anyway. And so he stayed with me the whole time because I didn't know if you were a weirdo or not.
That's, good thinking. Gotta be safe. Our friend Tracy, Kenzie's friend Noah.
Yes.
And, that's it.
And that's it.
All right, well, here's your birthday song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Lucas,
Stacey, Austin, Cameron, Damon, Kimmy, Moses, Tracy, Noah, Kaylin.
Wow.
That was good, guys. You have to get some extra air horns.
Happy birthday.
That was good.
That was good. Happy birthday, everybody. That was awesome. Well, that was this week's birthdays. Let's do This Week in Disney History.
It's time for This Week in Disneyland History. We talk about things that happened in the past. Like 1928 when Walt Disney's trademark application for Mickey Mouse is filed with the United States Patent Office. Oh my.
This week in Disney history, we're stepping outside the parks and over to the ballpark. Because did you know that Walt Disney helped bring the Angels to Anaheim?
No, I had no clue.
I had no idea. So back in the 1960s, Walt was really good friends with the country music legend Gene Autry. And he was also the Angels owner. So Gene Autry Way off of the 5 freeway.
That makes so much sense.
That's who owned the Angels when
Okay.
yeah. So when the team was looking for a new home, Walt saw an opportunity and a perfect neighbor for Disneyland. And so he joined the team's board of directors and played a major role in a push to build a new stadium right there in Anaheim. The plan came to life in 1966 when Angels Stadium officially opened its gates, just a freeway exit away from the happiest place on earth. So the next time you're catching a game at the Big A, just remember the guy who built a castle also helped build a baseball legacy.
How cool.
Pretty fun, right?
I would have had no idea.
I didn't know that was a story that existed.
That's so
I
cool.
didn't even really know that Gene Autry was the owner at the time.
No.
So
I always wondered why we had that like as a street, but I didn't.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's so cool.
All right, well that was This Week in Disney History. Up next, it's the news.
This just in. Breaking news.
News.
We could talk about closures first. This is, well, I guess we should call this more construction updates than closures because this is actually a reopening. So it's a small world. They had a slightly delayed reopening because of something. I don't know. But now that they're open, inside the Mexico scene, they got a new doll of Miguel and his puppy Dante from Coco.
I want
Dante.
I know, it's really cute. They also updated the facade. And then there is another update coming to It's a Small World on July 17th, the Disneyland birthday. They're actually going to debut the last verse that Richard Sherman wrote before he passed.
Oh, I'm not ready mentally for that.
I know. So that's actually really cute. And then over on the other side in DCA, Avengers Campus expansion is taking over the walkway between the campus and Cars Land. So you can only get to Cars Land now through the Performance Corridor.
Okay.
Or San Francisco Square.
Bummer right now.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that there's going to be a parade coming in the next few days. So
yeah.
Everybody's going to be trapped.
What else? Let's see. Tortilla Joe's has been leveled.
I don't want to talk about it.
I saw a video of it being demolished the other day, and it was actually kind of sad. I love that place.
I loved that place. We had so many good memories there. There's so much good food that we had there. Like there was always so many people I feel like that complained about it. I never had a bad meal there.
I didn't, and always great service. So I hope that the steakhouse that goes in there is.
I hope it's good
awesome.
Because if it's another subpar, I feel so bad saying that, but if it's another subpar restaurant that replaces these things, I'm gonna be really upset.
Well, yeah, we don't have very much food in our downtown area.
Nothing that I want to go to.
No, and all the Mexican restaurants are not good. It's a bummer. It's a bummer, man.
We still haven't tried Tiendita.
I do want to try Tiendita again, but I also want to try Centrico one more time because somebody said there was some change, and I don't know if they knew what they were talking about, so I'm not going to say that it happened. But
while you are talking about the next thing, I'll do a little research on the menu real quick.
We should try that. Anyway, so over at the hotels, while Grand Californian Hotel's entryway into Disneyland, California Adventure has reopened with new entry gates with the new scan open gates.
Nice.
Paradise Pier Hotel, Pixar Place Hotel. Their entrance is closed through mid-June for the same reason. They're putting in the new entry gates.
Why do those feel like they take so long to get put in?
Oh, I hate them.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely hate them.
I don't mean how long it takes to get in. I'm saying how long, why does it seem like it takes so long for them to install them?
It only took a month for Grand Californian. It took forever at the gates, at the front gates, because they were testing. But Grand California was only for a month.
Yeah. I hate them right now because they're still working out the kinks of them oh, wait, no, you have somebody with a stroller, you're scanning everybody's, scan theirs first, don't scan yours, and it's just
Well, the problem I'm seeing is before it was you walk up and there's a person right here, and they say hi, they scan your thing, and you go. If they have a question for you, they ask you right there. The way it is now, they're all the way, they're 6 feet away from you now. Mm-hmm. So it's stay there for the picture. It's not a pleasant experience, and it's not fast.
There was
either.
a cast member the other night though that I was noticing. They were scanning their thing, and if they weren't exactly in where the facial recognition thing was, she was just looking at their picture and looking at them and clicking a button, and it was opening the gates. Mm-hmm. So there are some cast members that are I'm not gonna do this whole song and dance.
And it's also not a very smart image reader, because I noticed that when you had checked in front of me, it picked me up. Mm-hmm. So your picture was me. Mm-hmm. So it's not necessarily matching up. And
certain times of night, the screen is so bright. If you're wearing glasses, it blurs out your whole face. So you have to take your glasses off for it to be able to read your face.
And I don't like that. Mm-hmm. It's not the airport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not a safe. If it was security and they're we need you to take off your glasses, I'm yeah, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But getting into the gate,
even TSA doesn't ask me to take my glasses off.
Seriously, even TSA pre-check, they don't. So that's kind of don't make me take off my headwear, because it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
It's silly to me. But it is what it is, and we have it. It's there. Hopefully it gets better. All right, so get into the actual news. Disney Resorts. Bob Iger and Josh D'Amaro announced the other day that they are opening a park in Abu Dhabi. And I don't care. I don't care at all.
Yeah, I don't either.
I just...
Where is that?
United Arab Emirates.
Yeah. I have a lot of feelings about these so Tokyo's great. Tokyo, we haven't been there obviously, but Tokyo, like, it seems like it's a good partnership and people love it. I don't know. It seems so weird to me. And this is the main reason I don't care. Or I don't want them to, I guess. Will this take away our Imagineers? We have this whole Disneyland Forward thing that's supposed to be happening, and now they're opening another park that will take away Imagineers?
I don't think it will.
It will. It has every other time. They're not going to hire a whole new team of Imagineers for this project. I don't know what the timeline is. I don't know where it's going to line up with Disneyland Forward, but it seems like they're going to put all of their resources into this new partnership, because even though it's not a Disney property, they're not going to own it. They still use Disney Imagineers for the projects.
Yeah, but I don't think they are dumb enough to slow down the projects that they already have because of how much they have committed to both Florida and California. They have a lot committed to both of those parks right now.
Well, okay, so that is one thing that was said. It wasn't said outright, but it was like, how long is this going to take? Like 5 years? He's like, yeah, more than that. Yes, it'll take that long. Mm-hmm. So more than 5 years. So hopefully most of those renovations and additions are going to be done.
Yeah.
But what happens with like the rest of everything else? Like if we stall then because, and I'm speaking specifically about Disneyland Forward, we stall if we don't have Imagineers.
I don't think it's going to disrupt anything.
I hope it doesn't. And I hope it's awesome. And I hope it brings joy to more people than it has before. Like that gives more of a presence in an area that nobody ever thought that Disney would be. Mm-hmm. So I hope that it makes a lot of people happy. I just hope that we don't suffer because of another park that doesn't really need to happen. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's my personal feelings. How do you feel? Tell us in the comments. I'd really like to know. All right. Guys, I have terrible news. Grad nights are upon us.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened?
I was really scared.
Grad nights, the worst days to be at Disneyland. So, if you're a curmudgeon like I am, try to avoid Disneyland on May 18th, 21st, 22nd, 27th, 28th, and 30th. Also, in June, on the 1st, 4th, 6th, 8th, 11th, and 13th. Avoid those dates. I think that a lot of them lack self-awareness, self-control, and
emotional intelligence. And
dang.
Yeah.
It be your own people.
So if
I know. I am very self-aware and aware that my generation is terrible.
You have to be. I'm your father. You have to be. There's no way you could act any other way because...
Don't take credit for my awareness.
Dang.
Oh.
She told you. Back
off.
off.
I wasn't taking credit. I was admitting abuse.
Back off.
No, I don't like large groups of young people. Teenagers are interesting, and they make for an interesting situation in Disneyland, and I guess I'll just leave it at that.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. What else? 70th.
All that decor is there, and...
What is your honest opinion on the 70th decor?
It looks very little kid's birthday party.
It does, right? What do you think?
Princess party for a child.
Yeah. So if I went to ChatGPT or Dolly and I wrote, I do marketing for a theme park and we're celebrating our 70th anniversary this year. And the theme is celebrate happy. Saying it out loud is even funnier. Our theme is celebrate happy. Make a sign for my theme park. I imagine this is what came out of Dolly. Like, this is not, I don't know. Like, we lived through the 60th. The 60th 10 years ago was gorgeous. Deep blue and diamonds and just beautiful script. And
diamonds.
it was beautiful, gorgeous. And this is very, like, Party City.
I just looked at my face in the camera and I looked so disgusted. I'm looking at that.
Very Party City.
It's sad because I don't know, like I take pride in the way our park looks, right? I love the way our park looks sometimes, and I know that we have to see this for the next 18 months.
Minnie Mouse's outfit genuinely looks like what a 5-year-old wants to wear to the grocery store.
I know. It's making me
Leave
sad.
my girl alone.
It's making me
She looks great in
sad.
everything.
So anyway, I have to get you. I'm not, you know me, I'm not one to talk trash on Disney. I don't do it often. I try to find the good in everything. I don't like this theme. We got to look at this for a year and a half.
Maybe
Gosh.
they'll make improvements.
They won't. They're done. This is it. Everything's staying up for the next 18 months.
The thing in the Esplanade, did they replace it or take it down?
Okay, so the Esplanade. They put up a huge installation of
It's like stained glass.
stained
It's
glass,
beautiful.
metal. It's gorgeous. I love it. So talking about decor, I'm really talking about that like one style of sign. Not everything looks bad. I don't think everything looks bad. There's some things that I'm like, that's not it.
Mm-hmm. I do like the colors.
The colors, teal and pink.
Literally, the only thing I
love
would
that.
change is the font.
The font is killing it.
It's very Comic
killing it.
Sans.
Yeah. Well, they went to freefonts.com and said, "Give me the Disneyland font."
The font.
Defont.com. And so it's really just that one thing. However, okay, so they put in this installation in the Esplanade, and it's beautiful. It's like a big castle, and it's like brass fixtures with stained glass, and then up top, the top portions are like the lands: Frontierland, Adventureland, Tomorrowland, Fantasyland. Well, there's also one that has a flag. This is Main Street USA, and it's got Mickey Mouse and an unknown figure holding his hand. So it's supposed to be the partner statue, but it looks like a certain orange
We don't say his
person
name on this show.
That
that
is supposedly the leader of our country.
that is in politics holding Mickey Mouse's hand.
It's very weird. It was giving toupee.
It was like his hair was, it was not, I was like, that's not, I mean, whoever that is, that's not Walt Disney. I'll say that. So that was up for 2 days, and they have since removed it.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Remove that
never
part.
understand how things like that get through so many people.
I don't either.
But others, the moment it comes out, like hundreds are on it. I'm like, okay, it probably went through, I don't know, 100 people.
Not Kenzie, not probably.
It
coming
did.
from somebody or from two people who work in marketing departments, have experience with creative departments. It went through at least 5 rounds of approvals before that got even made.
Yeah.
And then it was made, and there was more approvals before they brought it out, and it still got brought out.
And that's why I think I typically think it's like comical when that kind of stuff happens, because I worked on marketing teams that were, smaller in size than Disney's for sure. And we went through very rigorous like trials and approvals and edits and revisions. And so I saw something maybe a few months ago, maybe during last summer. It was a while ago. There was a misspelling on a sign at Haunted Mansion. I thought it was the funniest thing, because I'm like, how many people saw that and didn't see it? And so like I thought it was funny. This, I don't think it's very funny, because it's very not Walt Disney. And if you're gonna make a silhouette of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse, it should probably look like Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. Like that'd be like
they
if they
literally should have just hired one of the silhouette artists to do it. They're amazing.
They don't even need to do that. They have, I have a Walt Disney World magic band that has a silhouette of the partner statue. Trace that and put it up there. This was not it. So it's been removed. Thank God. But yeah, that was interesting. Okay, let's talk about a couple things that they've announced about the 70th as well. We're going to talk a lot about the 70th later on, but here's another thing that they've talked about. So through June 2nd in the Hyperion Courtyard, they're going to have themed photo ops for a Magic Key event for the 70th. They're going to do a special photo booth with complimentary pictures, and then a complimentary Paint the Night poster, which is actually really cute.
I love that.
Yeah, so really excited for that. And then another thing that they announced was they're going to have 5 new Magic Band Plus interactive windows throughout the park. So those are going to be the Castle Tunnel next to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique.
Okay.
They're going to have one in the Main Street Cinema ticket booth with Tilly. They're going to have one at Silver Spur Supplies in Frontierland. one at the Skipper Lockers at Jungle Cruise, and then another at Autopia in Tomorrowland. So these will be interactive. Wear your Magic Band, charge it up. We don't charge ours. We need to for that.
I don't even know where the charges are.
I found a couple.
Oh, okay.
We have 2 in this house. We had 10.
I don't even know where any of my Magic Bands are, so.
Oh, I know where all mine are.
I don't know where any
Jeez.
of mine are.
I actually just got a new one. I love it. It's the Ahsoka one. It says, I am no Jedi. But yeah, so charge up your Magic Band so you can experience these new Magic Band Plus experience windows. But also, I got a feeling that they're going to sync Paint the Night with Magic Bands. That's my theory. Because in the past, they had those light up paintbrushes. So I'm assuming they're going to have some merchandise that syncs with Paint the Night. If they don't, they're crazy. But I would assume that they're going to use... what's that? RFID? No. Mm-hmm. RFID? No. What is it? Whatever that is. To sync with your Magic Bands. So charge up your Magic Bands.
I can't wait.
I'm really excited. I cannot wait. Paint the Night, as I've said, is my favorite parade. As a family, like, we always celebrated Paint the Night. We went and watched as much as we could, but really, like, Kenzie and I, like, really bonded during that parade, and I'm really excited about it. We just put up a picture. Did I put that on my personal page or on maybe the...
I think you put it on the podcast page.
Yeah.
Podcast page.
The last time we saw it, and we held up a sign, and you were so small. Like, I had to, like, duck down to, like, take a picture with you. Yeah. Now
there's a picture of the 3 of us from that night, too. I have it on my phone.
Oh, I didn't have that one. I would have done.
I have some random screenshot of my home screen, and that's the only picture I have of that picture.
Oh, we have to do. We have to recreate that picture then. Send me that picture, and we'll recreate it. On Friday or Saturday. Okay. What else? Oh, there's a permit that was filed to remodel the old Fast Pass distribution area in front of Guardians.
Where they have the snack cart right now?
Yeah. So that's going to be a seating area for food.
Ooh.
Yeah, dedicated dining area with seating and shade. It's small, but they could fit. And if they decide to open it up a little bit too, because there's like a walk path back there, they could probably fit a good 10 tables in there if I had to guess.
They should just bring Fast Passes back.
Yeah, that's going to happen. Speaking of seating areas, they opened up, the what used to be the Haunted Mansion shop next to Pirates of the Caribbean in New Orleans Square.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. they gutted that and they turned that into a seating area now. So it's a nice little indoor seating area there now.
I didn't know that.
They keep that air conditioned.
Yeah, it's still cool and nice and shaded and so nice little escape area.
Because if this past weekend's heat wave taught me anything, it's that I am not ready.
We went this past weekend and it was so hot.
It was gross.
And then speaking of New Orleans Square, this has not been written in black and white. This is not inked that I've seen anywhere, but they have announced and shown a new look for Jack Skellington. One post just said that he's got a new look. Another post said he's coming to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. But I would have to assume that if Jack looks one way at one park, he's going to look the same way at another park. Mm-hmm. That's my assumption. Strong assumption. So I think we're getting a new look on Jack, and I'm really excited about it because he looked awesome.
He looked a lot better than...
My question about it, though, is he still going to talk to guests?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Because he's very animated as far as his conversations go. So I'm wondering if he's still going to talk to guests.
That would be rough if he didn't, because people really enjoy those. Like, his lines get so long because people really love those interactions.
He has probably the best interactions with guests as far as characters go.
Yeah.
This post, it's a Disney like news site.
Uh-huh.
It says coming soon to Halloween in the Disney parks. It doesn't just say.
That's what I read. So, most people are focusing on the one that said Mickey's Not So Scary. So, it's my assumption that it is going to be a new look here, and I'm really excited to see it because it looks great. Because he got a lot of static about the way he looked, which I kind of get. But how else do you do it? You know what I mean? Like, I think they did the best they could.
Yeah.
For that kind of a character. So. mean, he's got a big giant circle head. And he's this thin. Like, how do you can't do that as like a costume, you know what I mean?
A big giant.
Let's talk about some food.
Disney food.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
He's got a big giant circle
Big
head.
old giant circle head. Disneyland shared a new look at Donald Duck and Daisy Duck's Explorer outfits for Donald's Tales of Adventure dinner buffet.
I literally can't handle it.
They're very cute.
It's so cute.
And this is going to be a campfire-style barbecue buffet at Storytellers in the Grand Californian. We should hit that up.
Donald's got the cutest little beanie on.
Yeah.
Oh,
They look
I love
really
him so
cute.
much.
They're really cute costumes. And then they released a summer hotel foodie guide. You want to talk about that?
Yes. So there are a whole lot of things that are coming. One of the big things that was talked about was that dinner buffet, Donald's Tales of Adventure.
Anytime you say barbecue, I'm like, yep, I'll be there.
That'll start on May 16th. There are also going to be some new additions to the Great Hall cart. Just some like classic Disney character inspired treats to go along with the 70th. Craftsman's gonna have a frittata, an avocado toast on sourdough.
Oh, okay.
Salmon salad, Wagyu burger, some chicken wings, and a shrimp ceviche. Tangaroa Terrace is going to have some new breakfast items, which include a Korean-style breakfast sandwich, an ube stuffed French toast, and tropical pancakes. The tropical pancakes aren't new. They've had those before, but they're bringing them back. And then a lomi salmon sandwich that comes with smoked salmon, egg, tomato, red onion, and is served on a croissant with a pineapple wedge.
Oh.
Very fancy.
Okay.
And then new chili orange glazed chicken wings for lunch and a Szechuan cucumber salad, which I think you guys would be all about. You love those spicy cucumbers.
Yeah. I could do that.
They are also, it's not the same, but it'll do, bringing a coconut ice cream and a passion fruit sorbet to Tangaroa Terrace. So maybe I can get my coconut ice cream and then get a Dole Whip and just kind of like mix them together or something.
Yeah.
And then Trader Sam's is also going to get the same things added to their menu for breakfast and lunch. And then they're going to have a few beverages that they're going to be adding on, like an apple bourbon punch, a seawater spritz, which is a rum and Aperol drink, and a cucumber mint vodka cooler. Palm Breeze will have a new pizza, a tuna tartare, and then a few new appetizers like some guac and chips, and then a falafel with lemon hummus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And adult chicken tenders are finally going to be on their menu. Their chicken tenders are different there. I don't know why it's different from any other area of the park, but they're like a panko chicken tender.
Okay.
But now they're going to have an adult portion on the menu.
Okay. Very cool.
I'm very excited for them. And then they're also going to have some new drinks too. They're going to have some non-alcoholic agua frescas, a iced yuzu espresso, which sounds very weird to me because yuzu is a citrus fruit.
I don't know what that is.
Yuzu, it's like
You've
a
explained
Japanese.
this to me probably 12 times.
It's a Japanese lemon, basically.
Right.
So yeah, espresso, yuzu syrup, and mineral water.
Okay.
I don't know if I am into it, but I might try that. They'll also have a Bramble on a new margarita flight, and then Broken Spell will have a few new additions like some fish and chips and a Southwest chicken sandwich, and then some new drinks to celebrate the 70th as well.
We haven't been to Broken Spell since it opened. We should hit that up again soon.
Yeah,
I liked that place.
There's some new things coming to the menu that sound really good. They have a risotto too that's coming, and I love.
Okay,
risotto.
do they still have that pizza?
I would assume so because they just added an additional pizza to the menu. They have a margarita pizza now, Kenzie.
Oh, Kenzie. All right.
Let me tell you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. The other day I was sitting on this couch. I kept scrolling. There was so much Disneyland food on my phone.
I know.
Kenzie's
it was like your whole page.
was popping.
I was on the verge of tears. I want birria tacos so bad.
last but not least,
Kat Saka's has some new things on their menu that we really need to go try. They have a black calf slushy, which is a cold brew slushy with chocolate cookie sweet cream and a cream-filled cookie crumble.
So this might be the answer for me for the black calf.
Yeah.
And maybe even for Justin, because he doesn't like ice in his black calves.
Yeah. This is more of a frappe.
Yeah, this sounds good.
Hatti's spiced cheese kernels, cheesy white popcorn, and 4 chili rub.
Ooh. Okay.
Down for it.
Wait, when is this starting? Now?
It's already there.
Oh, snap. Let's go. Okay.
The Black Spire waffle, which is a waffle with sugar clusters. They've had the Lyseed popped grains, which is a dill pickle popcorn.
Yeah.
And the crepe butter popped grains, which is just the red salt.
All right, let's head over to Black Spire Outpost.
Let's go.
Batu, here we come. All right, well, that was our Disney food. We're going to talk a little bit more about food in the 70th guide later on. But that's it for the park food. Let's talk about some events and entertainment.
Entertainment, events, entertainment and events. Entertainment, events, entertainment and events. Entertainment, events, entertainment and events. Entertainment and events. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Okay, so the Disneyland 70th album, this is more entertainment. The Disneyland Resort 70th Celebration album will include new versions of fan favorite Disney songs and original tracks with performances by a few big names and some I had not heard of, but this is interesting. So, Fitz and the Tantrums is doing a song.
I love that.
Boys to Men is doing some music for them.
Yes.
And the Jonas Brothers are doing the Celebrate Happy song. Yay! So my question is, will this replace the Zippity Doodah portion of Paint the Night? It has to, right?
I wonder.
They have to get rid of that song either way. The meaning behind that song is the entire reason they got rid of Splash Mountain.
But then, yeah. I mean, I'm obviously not being like, no, they don't.
No, I know. I know.
It's just because of this is like a pre-built parade already. So that's why I was like, I mean, they don't have to, but like, I wonder what.
Yeah, but look at Main Street Electrical Parade. They got rid of an entire float and
Yeah.
changed the song and the float.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So I have a feeling that this new Jonas Brothers song is going to be featured in Paint the Night.
Put it everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And then since we're talking about events, let's just talk about some things that are coming up. They talked about this at the beginning of the year. Disney gave us an entire calendar, which is awesome. But let's do a recap of what's coming up. So Disneyland 70th is going to be running May 16th through summer of 2026. And then, so this August, end of August, we're running Halloween time early this year. So it's starting August 22nd through Halloween Day. August 22nd through November 2nd is also Plaza de la Familia, which we love. We love Plaza de la Familia. It's one of
my favorite places to go.
things. Yeah, I love the performances. I love the characters, the singers, the dancers, everything. November 14th through January 7th is going to be the holidays. My favorite time of year at Disneyland. And then also November 14th through January 7th, the Festival of Holidays, which, you know, we get things like Fat Cat Swinger. Hopefully they're coming back. Hopefully Mostly Kosher is going to come back. Some really great performances from some really awesome bands. And then also, let's not forget about some things coming up on the After Dark calendar. So Oogie Boogie Bash, select dates August through October. And then I think we have one more. Yeah, we have one more After Dark event for the year, and that's going to be Pride Night, both June 16th and 18th. So still lots of fun events coming up. All right, so that is all of the regular events. On to Disney Plus streaming and movies. You added this one in. Go ahead and talk about it.
Something that I wanted to mention, a show that I really do not want people to sleep on, not pay attention to, anything like that. Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah.
We binged that
Yeah.
show in 2 days.
Yeah.
It is just as amazing, if not twice as amazing as the Daredevil show that was on Netflix.
Yeah.
They picked up kind of right where they left off. There was obviously a couple things that have been in there since Matt has been in some MCU movies. So they've kind of implemented a little bit of that. But wow, that show.
It's really good. I was a really big fan of Daredevil on Netflix. And when I heard that it was going to Disney, I was excited, but I was also very apprehensive because I was talking to this guy. I went to when I was talking outside of the El Capitan that night for an hour. We were talking a lot about Daredevil, and a lot of what we said was it's really refreshing to see that they were like, hey, listen, this is the show that we have that exists, and if we don't match that energy and keep it as is with the violence, the language, the content, the sometimes triggering situations, if they don't keep that same energy, they'll lose the entire audience. And man, they did not disappoint.
Yeah.
It is violent. It is vulgar. It is raw. It is just an angry show. And I love it. It's really
so
good. The character development continues, which is amazing.
Matt Murdock is probably one of my top 5 MCU characters. Yeah.
Really?
And especially after that show.
Wow, that's amazing. That's great. He's a great character. The arc is amazing. The arc with Fisk is even better than it was in the original Netflix show. It's really good. Yeah, don't sleep on this one. It's a good one. Prime Video. We don't normally talk about Prime Video because there's not a lot of Disney stuff there. But because of the whole weird Spider-Man thing, there's a new show that's coming to Prime Video in the Spider-Verse, and it is Spider Noir. And they showed a sneak peek of just what it's going to look like, and he looks awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So excited to see that. We're going to talk about some Marvel things. So let's talk about this first. We recorded quite a while ago a Marvel draft with a few of our friends who love Marvel. That is coming very soon. So keep an eye out for that. It's Tabitha, myself, our friend Josh, the Park Hop Dad, our friend Kristen, Happiest Club on Earth, and our friend Christina, Wisecracking Blonde. I've done a few of her trivia shows. We all got together and we've drafted our dream Marvel slate, which is different movies like best sequel, best blockbuster, things like that. So it's taken me forever to get this thing edited because it's a big show, but it's really fun. So that's going to be coming out probably maybe a week after this. Hopefully, that's my hope. But we didn't talk about a few things. One of those being Captain America: Brave New World, and we didn't
because our child still hasn't seen it.
Because Kenzie still hasn't seen it. I don't know how because she's such a big Captain America fan.
No, I'm not.
That's true. She's a Steve Rogers fan. But also, something that's not going to be in there is obviously, because it just came out this past week, Thunderbolts. Let's talk about Thunderbolts.
Go ahead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Thunderbolts has become my entire identity because I like costuming. I like doing fun things. I was in the Star Wars costuming club for a while. We've done cosplays and we've done Disney bounds and we've done Ren fairs and things like that. Well, when Red Guardian came out in Black Widow, I was like, oh, that's a fun character. I'd love to do that. I'd have to wear the helmet though, because I have a bald head and I wouldn't be able to, I don't want to wear a wig. I don't like them. I hate them. So when it showed that Red Guardian had a shaved head for Thunderbolts, I was like, done. So I found somebody that could make me a costume. I found one of my buddies, our old buddy Jeff. He 3D printed me a helmet, and I painted it up to be the Red Guardian. And so it's been fun because I kind of look like him. And I've done a lot of things that are like, premiere kind of things. We didn't get to go to the premiere, but we did do a screening with Happiest Club on Earth. And we also did two fan events at the El Capitan where I wore my costume to all these things. And it was so much fun because people were just like all into it. They wanted to take pictures with me. And it was just a blast. So luckily, The movie is awesome. I really love the story. I love the character arcs. I love the character development. I love the raw nature of the story because there's going to be spoilers here. So if you don't want to hear that, you can fast forward, but it's been out for a little while, so I'm sure you know what's going on. So the movie is very much so about like mental health and depression. And the main villain is basically the void of
Depression,
which is crazy. But the characters are phenomenal. Alexei Shostakov, the Red Guardian, is just the comic relief of the whole movie. He's hilarious. He's charismatic. He's a caring dad. Like, he's trying to make up for being not so great or absent father, but now he's trying to make up for it with Yelena. John Walker is coming off of like a really tough storyline because he was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was the new Captain America, had a really hard time with it, and then ended up going off the rails and killing a guy. And so it's just like he's kind of trying to redeem himself. Ghost is from Ant-Man and Wasp, not a great person either. So, you know, it's a lot of redemption in this. Bucky has stepped away from kind of the, you know, superhero or, you know, hero type role. He's got a lot of his own demons, but now he's trying to, you know, focus on being in Congress, which is weird. And then Yelena, you know, she was an assassin. So it's like a lot of these characters are just like, they're literally faced with their inner demons and these shame rooms, which is what the Void creates. But this guy, Bob, he's hilarious. And he's like, he becomes like the greatest, what could be the greatest superhero. And then things just kind of go south. But what I wanted to talk about with Thunderbolts is, one, go watch it. It's an amazing movie. You've probably seen the teasers where they're calling themselves something different. I think that was I don't like that they did that. However, it's out there now. They're calling themselves the New Avengers now. But I've become just obsessed with Thunderbolts. I'm cosplaying as the Red Guardian. I've got all the Funko Pops now. We've got some really cool merch from these events that we did. We've got some, you know, fan event passes in this Thunderbolts box, which is really fun because, you know, you want to be on the Wheaties box with the little kitty toy. But yeah, so what did you guys think about Thunderbolts?
I loved it. It's one of, I don't know where I rank movies right now because there are just so many, and I think I need to like collectively go through them in my own mind. But it's definitely up there. It was a really good movie, and all of the characters are just, because they're normal people, they're just super relatable. I love them. Yeah,
one of the taglines of the movie is not super, not heroes. Because they're not, you know. Like I just said, like just people that had made mistakes in their lives and they're just kind of redeeming themselves, which is pretty cool. What did you think, Kenzie?
This is one of my top 5 Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And I think it should be everybody's.
Yeah.
This movie brought Marvel back.
Yeah, for sure.
And it definitely redeemed them for some not so great projects that they've done recently.
Yeah.
And I think that it set up a great thing in people's minds for the movies that are coming up. Does that make any sense?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like it gave us hope for what's coming up.
For sure. Yeah, they had some misses, and like I can enjoy pretty much any movie. Like if it entertained me, it did its job, and I'm happy with it. You know, a lot of people got really crummy about like Star Wars and the new and some of the recent Marvel projects, and it's just like, well, I had a fun time. It was good. It was, you know, I laughed. I enjoyed the action. Whatever. I went into this movie. Honestly, I was more selfishly going into this movie, like hoping that it would be great and hoping that the Red Guardian turned out to be a cool character because I had invested all this time and energy and money into this costume. So I was really happy coming out of it that it was like, oh yeah, he is a good character, so I can continue cosplaying him. But
your biggest fear was him dying.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was the worst thing. But also, I was hoping that it did well because Marvel had such a tough run. And I was really hoping that this is the movie that got them back on track. And the way I left that first time seeing it, you know, I was buzzing. I was in costume. I was around a bunch of friends. It was this big event. It was a pre-screening, so it hadn't come out yet. And so I came out of it and I was like, that was the best movie since Endgame. And I thought about it after the fact and I was like, I have to see it one more time to like confidently say that. and I went and I saw it a second time, and I came out saying that is the best Marvel movie since Endgame, hands down. And I saw it a third time, and I continue to say that is literally the best Marvel movie since Endgame. Now, but when I say that, though, a lot of people... So I heard one complaint about this movie. What do you think it was?
I don't know.
There wasn't enough action sequences. Which I will say, I understand why people say that. Because it's not that movie.
No.
That is not the movie that they made. So
because it wasn't all these people against one villain. It was one person against themselves.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
Press a button.
Wow. Dang. No, that's the smartest thing I think you've ever said in your life.
Oh.
And you're a smart person. No, that was a very, very astute reading on that movie. No, you're totally right. And I won't give it away like frame by frame, but like if you just look at the opening sequence, you know, it's a fight scene, but it's not like gritty action fight. Like once you see the movie, you'll understand like this is not an action movie. It's very much a
Find Who You Are movie.
It's a thinking movie, you know, but I think there's great action in it. The fight sequences are fun. The action was fun. Mm-hmm. Big explosions, big fights, and it was a really good time. But yeah, people are like, not enough fight sequences. Well, that's because that's not what it was.
I don't need all fight sequences for it to be a good movie.
That's not what it was at all. And I think it hit the nail on the head with what it was supposed to be, which was a psychological
fight.
Yeah. A psychological action movie. Yeah. So it's just, please give it a chance. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm sure you've seen it. Most people have at this point. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check it out. It's an amazing movie, and the story is so beautiful. And watching these characters interact with each other, this like, you know, ragtag group of people that shouldn't be together just become this really amazing unit. And it's such a good movie. But I want to bring it back to Disney now. I want to bring it back to Disneyland. So before we took our little break, we had talked about how the Avengers Assemble was being canceled. Mm-hmm. The stunt show at Avengers Campus. So not only was that canceled, my assumption is the holiday version of that will be canceled. Mm-hmm. And so I won't... it's been out long enough. We can just say it, right? Okay. I'll just say this. I won't give any huge spoilers. I will say this, though. We had said that the show wouldn't exist because they're doing so much construction there. I mean, they're doing construction directly below where that stunt show is. So they couldn't use that area for a stunt show anyway. But you'll find after watching Thunderbolts and also after watching Daredevil Born Again, they can't have that show anymore. Mm-hmm. They can't have either of those shows anymore. It's impossible for them to continue those shows. Mm-hmm. There are some exceptions. There are some exceptions within the campus.
It just wouldn't make sense.
But it wouldn't make sense to continue those shows. So I'm assuming they're going to come back with a different show. One more thing I'm going to say about Disneyland as it relates to Thunderbolts, my favorite thing right now, obviously. You can meet Red Guardian. I don't know for how long. I wish that it was me. That would be awesome. But yeah, you can meet Red Guardian. He's got a lot of fun things to say, a lot of fun things to talk about. So if you're at Avengers Campus, check out the app and see when you can see him. I'm assuming he'll be there for another couple weeks, if I had to guess. So that is our take on Thunderbolts.
That was Sean's dissertation.
That was my dissertation. I could write a lot more. As it relates to Thunderbolts, I've got 2 t-shirts in our... It's actually not in our shop. It's in Hometown Haunts shop, and there's going to be a link.
Here.
Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Head over to magiconmainstreet.com/Thunderbolts for the Magic on Main Street X Hometown Haunts Thunderbolts collection. You'll find a few t-shirts with somebody you may recognize on it. And then you'll find another couple fun t-shirts as it relates to Thunderbolts. So yeah, magiconmainstreet.com/Thunderbolts. That's all of our news. Let's talk about merch.
Let's talk about merch. Let's talk about a bunch of cool stuff. Let's talk about merch.
Amazon list. magiconmainstreet.com/Amazon. 2-for-1 fuel rods. You need energy in the parks. It always comes up. Head over to magiconmainstreet.com/fuel. Small shops. We got a few friends that have some really cool stuff. Hometown Haunts. Use the code MAGIC for any purchase that you make there for a discount. And then also happyhaunts.com. Head over and purchase with the code 999 for some special discounts. So there's some new items coming to the parks before we get into park finds. Our favorite restaurant, Din Tai Fung, they're creating a pin set that's going to be available at Downtown Disney starting
this week.
Maybe, end of the weekend, maybe. And then also, there's been some previews. We didn't get to see it in the parks this past weekend. We were running around like crazy. But they have a Magic Key insulated cooler bag with the same design as the Tokyo Disney Resort popcorn pouch. So you can fit a popcorn bucket or popcorn carton and a drink in there. And it closes. And it's nice. It's a shoulder bag. It's cute. And there's tons of 70th merch. There's
you'll
tons.
see in our Park Finds videos. I went through quite a bit of it.
Yeah, so let's talk about Park Finds. Let's see what we saw.
You never have any figures
Should I show this time?
No.
Okay.
Are we doing that real?
Yeah. I actually really like these.
You gotta put your bottle. Can you flip it around? Those are kind of cute.
I love them.
All right, that is merch. Up next, it's our last trip. Okay, we're here. It's day one of Disneyland's 70th celebration. Celebrate happy, and really slow getting in, or fast getting in, because it's slow at the parking structure and at security. Security guard said it was kind of dead all day, and she was waiting for things to pick up. So, kind of strange for a first day of a celebration. But we're here, and we're going to talk about a lot of fun stuff. We're going to see a lot of good shows and entertainment, see all the merch. But first, this.
I know we'll be back again soon. I'm already daydreaming in my room. Sometimes to enjoy today, just start thinking of yesterday. Our last trip. Our last trip. I can't stop thinking about the time we shared on our last trip.
cute, but the music out here is not. It's not the vibe that I was hoping for. It's very sleepy. It's not the celebrate happy that I was expecting it to be. So.
What?
But I've already heard that cast members are not thrilled with this because it's making them go to sleep. Not kidding. True story. So hopefully we'll get some music back in the Esplanade. We'll see.
Hey guys.
Wow, it's so pretty. Aw, little cuties. Hi, little guys. They're so cute.
They were supposed to be two. Maybe no. There's another. Stop it so there's no walking anywhere.
We're unfortunately going to miss fantastic.
You stay with us.
We're gonna make a little magic. We pull teacher apart. We will create a little tonic or a courageous heart. We're gonna tell a tale with once upon a time at the start. Here's a happy ever after at the end. Happily ever after at the end. Oh, thank you very much.
Get a flower or a...
I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
What do you mean for what now? These are the fireside. Oh wait, hang on, I gotta be an influencer. The
Wow, this is like the first time it's ever worked.
I know. Mac and cheese bites. Oh, it's spicy. That's fire.
Oh my god.
I can only imagine.
They're so spicy. Oh wow. Wow.
Really?
I know. Yeah, but please don't put your
A
sour
potato trio.
You know how much I hate sour cream.
This chili is so good. It's Welch chili.
Yeah.
Like legit.
well, I'd be like leaning into that.
The chili cheese one, ridiculous. I eat that once a week. The chicken pot pie one, like.
I wish I had more filling. It
I wish
wasn't enough.
I wish I had my own and I was able to mix it myself.
Why didn't you?
You're a
just mix
monster the way you eat potatoes, by the way.
it? I was just eating it.
Yeah, you're a
forward.
monster.
I couldn't. I knew I wasn't going to eat much. That's why I only I cut a.
I'm not
piece
saying
off
how
for
much you
myself.
ate. What I'm saying is you don't eat a potato from one end to the other. You mix things in the middle.
But that's how I had to do it because I knew I wasn't going to eat a whole lot of it, and I didn't know what it was going to like. If it like the crust was going to get soggy and gross and stuff, so I was just eating a little bit.
Your reasoning is making my brain twitch.
That's not possible. That's not a thing.
So, I will never share a baked potato with you ever again.
When it's a normal like butter baked potato, we eat our baked potatoes the same way. I wasn't sure how to tackle this one.
The same exact way. It's a baked potato.
You never know.
Oh no, I know, because I eat baked potatoes a lot.
Do you think it's weird though? It's like a chicken pot pie on a baked potato.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Really?
I
It just
loved it.
tastes like potato in a chicken pot
So,
pie.
okay,
it
my
just,
favorite-
It needed to be wetter.
Well, if you mixed it together, it would have been.
Yeah, but I was eating the filling. It was
Because
good.
you ate all the top of it off and then had
No.
dry potato.
But you know what? That's how I feel about this one. I love just a regular baked potato, but I don't ever feel like there's enough toppings
To go through
Yeah.
all of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then,
And then you end up with a dry potato.
That's why my favorite place to have a
Yeah.
baked potato is at home, because I can just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah, but
Too-
then I also
not enough butter, throw more butter.
I know, but then I feel like I have a half a stick of butter, and then I'm like,
And sometimes that's okay.
That's
Sometimes
and that's why
that's
I
okay.
had to be on Manjaro.
But yeah, right. That's why I'm
why I'm
going on
currently on
weight
Zip
loss.
Bound.
Okay.
Eat
that,
those,
please.
Eat those spicy.
Hang on, I want to eat one more of these spicy things
Oh
because
my
these are
God.
delicious.
I didn't
I
like
just
it.
think
couldn't do
that
it. It
you're
hurt.
gonna really regret it, like in a few hours in the bathroom.
No, you know, there's one thing. There are two things in this world that I'm sure I will get heartburn from. 100% positive. I don't get heartburn very often, but I know what will cause it most of the time.
Pizza.
No, not pizza, unless it's at like 3 in the morning.
Because then you're gonna
No,
guess
that's
it
his.
and then
That's his nighttime heartburn. That's when he wakes me up opening my Tums container on my nightstand. Is when I know he ate pizza really late at night.
Yeah, but no peanut butter.
Really?
The fattiness just sends my stomach into like an acid machine.
How can you eat dairy? Because sometimes I have.
I mean, nobody
acid
can eat
prob-
dairy.
Like,
However,
I have major acid problems with dairy.
Yeah.
If I had, well, and that's the problem. So it could be the dairy because if I have peanut butter, I have milk
He has
also.
a large glass of milk.
So, like a glass this big, and I chug it. It's one of my favorite
And
things
then
in the
lays
world.
down.
I don't.
But the other thing, tequila.
Oh,
Kills me.
I cannot drink
Awful.
tequila anymore.
This is spicy. Look how much seasoning is on this.
Look at your fingers.
Okay, I'm done.
I just want mac and cheese.
Okay. I've been challenged as the Disneyland Try Guy. I've been not great about being the Disneyland
You
Try
haven't
Guy.
been. You're not the
But we
Try
haven't
Guy.
been here very much though. We've been busy. We've been have a lot of, anyway.
You're gonna accidentally crumble the lady finger.
There's a lady's finger in here?
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting. Wait, there's this cookie in here? Gross. Is it all
a
soggy
lady finger
then?
isn't a cookie.
But it's probably, I don't care what you call it, it's going to be soggy,
it was
right?
whole on the side of my cup, and then you started. No, don't take it out. Just take a sip.
Okay, Try Guy.
Jeez.
Try Guy!
You hate
Should
that.
I don't like this, I don't think.
I don't think.
This is the
It's very
tiramisu.
strong. Yeah.
This is the tiramisu cold brew, yeah?
Johanna wanted to know.
Johanna,
No, I'm gonna send her a.
I'm
a
telling
story.
you right here. She's
Oh,
listening.
okay.
She's live.
Oh, okay.
She's on my live. Hey guys, I'm out here at Disneyland and thanks for joining my TikTok live.
Oh my god.
Make sure you hit the like buttons and
Send me a galaxy.
Send me a galaxy and whatever the really expensive one is.
That's it. That's it.
I don't like that.
I forgot
Ooh.
to do a story.
I don't like that.
I wasn't
Anyway,
paying attention.
out of 10, 5.
Okay, hang on. Don't say anything.
I don't. No, less 4. It's about 7:45. And this has been like this for at least the past couple hours.
Oh god, I'm just making it worse. Oh god.
What is this?
This is a banana toffee syrup.
Nope.
That's
Not even
This
a
is
little bit.
banana peanut butter cold brew.
Nope.
This is a
banana
conanza churro. Classic churro topped with banana cream and crop dust? Crust dust.
I feel like
What is crust dust?
That's disgusting.
But it also has,
Chocolate shavings.
Guys,
That's
it's closed off.
yeah, that's not supposed to be chocolate.
Yes, it is.
No, it's supposed to be crust dust. It says
The
it right here.
churro has crust dust.
No, look at the picture.
Yeah, but look at the
Look
picture.
at the
It's
picture.
chocolate.
That is not. That is
What if it's
crust
chocolate
dust.
crust?
Yeah, it's chocolate crust dust.
Stop gaslighting me.
Eat that. It's melting.
Well, how would it be melting?
I don't know.
It's not melting. It's cream, you nerd. With chocolate, not crust dust. That cream,
I can't see when
that
your
banana cream.
brightness is all the way down.
You want to taste it?
Ew.
Oh. Kenzie got crust dust all in her hair.
What are you, two? What just happened?
You did that.
Did you regress to a toddler?
You did that.
Why is he doing this?
I like this. I don't want the whole thing though.
What would you rate it?
Doing a rating or would I get it again scale?
Would you get it again?
Would I get it again? Probably not.
But you said, what can I put this banana cream on?
Yeah, the banana cream, not the churro and the crust dust.
Crust dust. It's delicious.
However,
It was one of those things. Would I eat it over a regular churro?
I didn't say would you get it over a regular churro. I said, would you eat it again?
That's my churro scale.
But what if somebody was like, hey, I got this. Do you want some? Would you eat it again?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Then you
I
can't
wouldn't
say.
buy one again. I wouldn't seek one out again. You know what I want this to be, though? Banana cream pie. Scale of 1 to 10, I would give this a solid 7. It's good.
This is the Seaborn Peach Tea Lemonade Cocktail. It's on tap at the Cozy Cone. Not a can. And it's delicious. Would you like to try it?
Yeah.
It's a lot bubblier than I expected it to be, but it's so good. You don't like that? You like it.
It's spicy. It's Bernie. It's Bernie like a burn of a Coke.
In a good way.
Not in a good way.
No,
I don't know.
Coke is
Hang on.
good.
I gotta go for the third. I don't know.
It's yummy.
I'm in the middle here.
I like.
I heard it like bubble down your throat.
I don't love it. Don't love it.
No?
No, there's a. You know what it is? It's wait. What is it? Margarita?
No, it's just a peach tea lemonade cocktail.
What's the liquor? Is it like malt liquor?
I'm assuming so. It doesn't say in the. Yeah, Is this a seltzer then? Well, because the Seaborn is margaritas.
So tequila or just like malt liquor?
I don't know. They come
It's
in a
not
can.
tequila, right?
Yeah, they come in a can.
You just said it was on tap.
No, like normally Seaborn
Oh.
comes in a can.
I don't know. I'm not. It tastes like cheap booze. Like this is something I would drink in like when I was 18.
I don't know, but they're 10%.
Oh, okay. That makes it worth it.
It's good. I like it.
The whole model of Seaborn I don't enjoy
Okay.
because it's like it's pre-mixed and it's like like malt liquor. It's a malt beverage, I think. I don't know. Is it a seltzer?
It doesn't say it. It literally just says cocktail.
Yeah, I'm not into that kind of. I don't know. I've never really had one. Like, I remember back in the day when Jack Daniels came out with a Jack and Coke. Ooh. And I was like, oh, that's going to be whiskey and Coke in a can? No, it was malt liquor. It was awful.
Flavored.
It tasted like drinking like Coke syrup. Oh, it was awful.
The pink lemonade seltzer from Noble is at
Let's go get that.
Flo's.
Let's go get that.
I don't know when to stop.
Oh, I didn't know you were still going. Yep.
I don't know when to stop. She's got crust dust all over. This is a jalapeno passion fruit margarita. That's jalapeno-y.
That's instant heartburn.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in pain.
I'm not even going to try it.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yay!
God. I literally just got done saying the only two things that give me heartburn are tequila and the other thing.
And peanut butter. Oh no! Okay.
I like the taste of the jalapeno though.
Try this, somebody. Or both of you.
What is that?
Jalapeno passion fruit margarita.
It's not bad though. It's not bad. It did something to me though.
It did something. It touched him in a weird spot.
Yeah.
It's good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
You're not. I was gonna say do it.
That's weird.
I like it too.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Why is it weird?
Because it's jalapeno in a drink.
Yeah.
Have you never had jalapeno in a drink?
I have, but this one's like very.
It's jalapeno forward.
It doesn't taste like so there's like a jalapeno syrup. It doesn't taste like that. It
They
tastes like
muddled jalapeno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a fresh jalapeno.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I wouldn't get it.
The kid can't have this.
It's delightful. I like it.
I like the.
An 8 out of 10? I'm a fan. So you know how much.
That was 15 minutes. You guys want to do like a round?
It's time for Hidden Mickey of the Week. Looking everywhere, Kenzie's here to share the Hidden Mickey of the Week. Hello!
Babe, do you remember where it is?
Yeah, right here.
There it is.
Aww, it's so cute.
Hidden Mickey of the Week.
We left DCA at 9:30, knowing that it was going to be a mistake, and boy is it. The line to Disneyland is about halfway up. Yes, we're not almost to the photo op. So, not smart, but it is what it is. We're here now.
I'll never say that
If
to
you're
your
talking
face.
about looting,
You carry the tea.
Yeah! Right?
Didn't give me one.
Oh. Try that one.
Didn't give-
Get out of my picture, Frank! That'd be hilarious. Somebody was turned up in Disney. The giant buzzball? The giant one, guys? You put it in our car? Cheaters. All right, up next, it's going to be our 70th celebration What You Need to Know guide. All right, it is Disneyland turning 70 this year, and the celebration has kicked off. It's a lot going on, so we wanted to give you a quick rundown of what to expect. So here's some entertainment highlights. They've got a new theme song called Celebrate Happy by the Jonas Brothers, and that's going to set the tone for the entire show. They're going to be doing parades and shows. So Mickey and Friends Celebrate Happy is going to be a new parade at Disneyland. Better Together is coming back. It's a Pixar Pal celebration, and that's returning to DCA, and that's going to be running at 2:30 and 5 p.m. daily. Also, Paint the Night, the beloved nighttime parade. But also, we've got a new World of Color. That's going to be Happiness, a new nighttime spectacular at DCA, featuring characters from Inside Out and Turning Red, and a lot more. As we said earlier, It's a Small World is going to be debuting a finale verse written by Richard Sherman, focusing on unity and love for Mother Earth, which is going to make me cry. And then Foodie Delights. There's over 70 new and returning menu items across the resort, including... You want to do that?
There are so many. Like to the point where I don't know how to just pick and pull to tell you guys some. Like, they all sound so amazing.
Let's start with the 70th Celebration Churro.
Yes.
And House-Filled Celebration Beignet.
Celebration Churro, it has ube sugar and marbled blue raspberry icing.
Okay. The beignet?
The beignet is filled with a raspberry mousse, and it has a buttercream glaze and an edible candle.
Okay. They also have a really cute Mickey hat cookie. And then a lot of these, or all of these parades and shows have a dining option with them. So World of Color Happiness has a dessert party. Better Together, a Pixar Pal celebration, has a dessert party. And then Paint the Night has a dining package at Plaza Inn. So there's so much. Every restaurant has something new. There's going to be so many great things. What is that? Grilled Tahitian ribs at Bengal Barbecue?
That's what I'm saying. Guys, there is... I can't handle the amount of good stuff that is on here. There's... the grilled Tahitian ribs at Bengal Barbecue.
Oh.
There's ribeye steak and prawns coming to Blue Bayou.
Oh my gosh. Cowboy fries at Golden Horseshoe.
Yeah, but they got pickles on them.
I'm okay with that.
A beef stroganoff at Carnation Cafe.
Peach cobbler funnel cake fries at Hungry Bear.
Yes.
Honey cold brew.
A fried tamale walking taco at Rancho del Zocalo.
Oh, yeah. And then we got exclusive merchandise, the 70th anniversary stuff. And then just keep an eye out because they're doing all kinds of ticket and hotel offers. So if you're not a pass holder and you want to come out, they're going to have all kinds of ticket offers. They have one running right now because we see a commercial every 3 seconds.
Oh my gosh. There was one night that it was like 7 ads. All 7 ads was the
Yeah, it's brutal.
But there's 3 more things that I just desperately want to mention before we move on. Mm-hmm. The WED chili cheese baked potato.
Oh.
A chicken pot pie baked potato.
I'm so hungry.
And a chili cheese corn dog.
Oh, let's do it. Can I get one right now?
I wish. I'm so hungry right now.
I want that California dog.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, so the 70th anniversary ticket offer is going to be, you can visit for as low as $100 per day with a special 4-day ticket. So yeah, check out the website. If you don't have tickets already or passes, make sure you check out all the deals they're going to have. And if you need a place to stay, they're going to do hotel offers at all their Good Neighbor resorts. So keep an eye on the website, keep an eye on our blog, and we'll keep you updated. Lots to know, lots to see, lots to do. So we're excited for this 70th celebration. I cannot wait to see Paint the Night this week. I am so excited.
A chicken bacon ranch flop over.
Okay, we gotta stop. Up next, it's Quote of the Week.
It's time for Quote of the Week. Putting words together that last forever. It's Quote of the Week.
I thought about this Quote of the Week because it a little bit to do with Thunderbolts, just a little bit. When it comes to like your mental health and the way that you think, and there's something to be said about having a healthy imagination, but also knowing where the limit is with that imagination and knowing what's real and what's not. And that is a pretty common theme in this new Thunderbolts movie, and I'm obsessed with that movie right now. So this is a quote where Walt said, "Every child is born blessed with a vivid imagination, but just as a muscle grows flabby with disuse, so the bright imagination of a child pales in later years if he ceases to exercise it." So I think what that means is keep exercising your brain. We've only got one of them. And if you feel that yours isn't healthy, just keep practicing. Read books, do puzzles, go to therapy. Whatever it means to keep your brain healthy and active, it's going to do you well in your later years, I promise. That was Quote of the Week. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for joining us on our journey. We love that you join us on these magical adventures that we take every week. Hopefully every week moving it forward again because we miss Disneyland. But we'd love to hear from you. So whether it's a comment, a question, or a fun Disney story that you want to share with our audience, just shoot us an email, friends@magiconmainstreet.com, or visit magiconmainstreet.com to connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. We're everywhere. Do you want even more magic? Become a Patreon subscriber. For as little as $2 a month, you'll get early access to episodes, plus ad-free listening. Head over to patreon.com/magiconmainstreet to join the club. And hey, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, share the show with your friends, anybody you know that loves Disney, because magic is always better when it's shared.
Aww.
Thanks. From our family to yours, Tabitha, Kenzie, Scar, Arthur, and myself, thanks for hanging out with us on the Magic on Main Street podcast. We'll see you real soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Magic on Main Street, just like a churro, you're so sweet. Our time with you is such a treat. Spread the Disney love. Thanks for hanging out with us on Main Street.